hospital for us?
Shit in my eye.
Oh, damn it.
That's how we start. Hey everybody, welcome to Grow for Show. Should we do? And here's my buddy Cuz. How's it going, buddy?
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I didn't even realize it was starting. Cheers, everybody. We were just chatting.
Explaining what the my Sunday was. I got some steel in my eye Friday, and they festered all weekend. And yeah, got that pulled on my eye Sunday night.
Sunday in the hospital. Great.
If you go into the hospital and get something in your eye for a couple days, and they have to drill it out, and when I say drill it out, I'm not joking. I mean like it's a drill. They scoop it out. If you drive yourself, they can't freeze your eyeball. You either have to get someone to pick you up, or you have to not get freezing. And I was late at night. I wasn't gonna wake anyone up. My wife doesn't drive, so I was in pain Monday morning when I went to work. I couldn't see.
Jeez, bro.
Yeah,
that's not good.
But she's clearing up.
Nice to see you, buddy.
Cheers, guys.
Lori, thanks for stopping in.
Boom,
you guys are lucky you just missed the first part, the horror story.
Oh, they know about it. They know.
Yeah. Okay.
Cheers for plants. Lori.
Cheers for plants. Let's drop the link today in chat and have people join in. We got no special topics today. We're just gonna hang out and shoot the shit.
Because you need to know for plants. That's why.
I don't know. Why did you tune in? Bad timing. Glad you did tune in though. Oh, that's great.
There you go. It's pinned.
Password.
Grow for Show G4S.
That's right.
There we go. So anyways, how's your weekend going, buddy?
Oh fuck. I didn't do too much on the weekend. Honestly, I spent the weekend at home. Didn't really do too much. Baked some cookies. That was fun.
The good Christmas cookies or Christmas cookies?
Christmas cookies. Cookies for everyone.
Okay.
Just doing some sugar cookies. And today I'm gonna do some more regular. Nothing really crazy going on. Garden is at sort of after we talked last week, I think the day after or the day after that, one of those 2 days, I transplanted. And
cheers, Aldi. It's a 1 minute warning.
So I'm now went from solo cup to
cheers.
Oh, there we go. Cheers. Ding. 10 after. Let's get it.
Oh yeah.
Aldi said let's get it too. That's funny. Cheers, bud. So yeah, I transplanted from solo cup right into my final container. I went into 3 gals. Straight cocoa. Actually not. There's a little bit of perlite just because I had some left, so I threw it in there. And a tiny bit of worm castings. I always put a little bit in there. Yeah.
Nice.
Nothing special, man. Had to narrow down.
Special.
I had to narrow down and pick which I'm flowering 9 on this run. So I had to pick which 9 out of those. I think I had 17 in there to choose. Picked a few nice ones.
Nice. I'm going through that veg stage, and I'm seeing the pre-flowers for most of my little ones going right now. And I think I got 2 males, the double dose and the cream, which I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I'll just collect the pollen, use it in the future, and then pop some more seeds.
It'd be pretty cool if we could save some pollen.
Yeah, I hear the cream is a heavy trichome coverage, so I like to try and bring that over.
We had a lot of people joining in early today. We have who else? Mertz is here. Cheers, Mertz. Cheers. Oh, Sassy Mama.
Cheers, Grape.
Cheers. What's this one? Can't read that one. Panda, maybe?
Vast Tech. No idea.
Yeah. Cheers anyway. Cheers, Supreme. Nice to see you. So yeah, we'll do a little garden updates again. I'll show everyone what happened. I have 4 or 5 left in my veg tent, and they're just gonna sit there for a minute. I'll take a clone off of each of them, and then a clone off of anything in here that I don't have a double of already. And then I'll start fresh. I'll have a bunch of little clones going again. While I flower this run out. And then hopefully I'll be able to keep the growth of those clones down slow enough that they last until the next run. And then I can just keep switching up.
Now, when you go to try and slow the growth down, how do you go about it? Like me personally, I drop temps. That's how I do
drop
it. So.
temps and lower the light. Yeah, I don't give them as much light intensity.
Yep. We're on the same page there. Nice.
Yep. Sometimes I'll just let them go and then I'll clone it again. Depends how long it's going to be. If I know it's going to be that long, I'll just go that route.
Yep. It's less hassle, and then you can keep the same feed schedule with everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Depending what you're feeding it. If you're going organic, even better, just straight water, less money wasted on it.
You know me, no organic over here.
Hey, you're preaching to the choir.
I do want to get there. I want to do some more again, but back to the mineral based.
I want to find a super soil that from the bag it lasts from start to finish. It's not too hot.
It could be too hot.
Well, you can do a cocoa buffer. Start in a cocoa, little solo cup and do the buffer that way. Maybe do a little bit around it when you plant it, but have it so it's once the roots hit it, it's good for start to finish.
So I think you could accommodate that without being too hot by having a larger area, like a big medium.
Yep.
So
do like 65 gallon.
Yeah, maybe even for one plant, you might need like a 20 gallon or something.
Ooh, nice. Cheers, Thunder.
I know that's a big plant, or a big pot, but I'm thinking then you wouldn't have to be overcharged. Would have enough. The roots could just keep growing out and finding
exactly.
More food.
But then
I got a yup in there. Is that a yup from Perp? Perp would know. Fuck. Oh, part of my language. Perp, you would know. Was I correct by saying that? If you went big enough, you could just do it without going too hot.
Yep. I would agree. From my understanding of organic, I haven't really dabbled in it, but I've read up on it.
It's kind of the opposite effect of what I can do in a solo cup with cocoa and minerals. I can grow a big, huge monster in this little solo cup just by making sure the food's there every day.
Oh, nice. Okay, 4 plants, thanks. 18 gal.
There you go. 18 gal, yeah. And I said 20, so it's pretty close to the same. I got another yep. That's great.
Cheers, Boom.
Box. Yeah, I've heard of those. Cheers, Boom. Cheers, Thunder.
Boom and Thunder. Perfect time.
Oh, shit. Thunder Boom. That's great.
But yeah, I'm going to be dropping that flower tent down probably the next couple of days, get that done with. 4 of the 5 strands are done. The Golden Goat, because it's smaller, it's mature. It's got cloudy trichomes, but it's not as far as I like it. But oh well, it'll keep going once I harvest it.
Yeah, you're gonna let it run, right? Just go until the end.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, good. Cool. That's pretty awesome. Thunder Boom. Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Here's Dave. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, it's nice to see everyone in here today. Just a chill day. No real topics. Anybody has something to talk about, or if anyone wants to jump on, please feel free to jump on. There's a link up top. Password is G4S.
Lowercase.
Yes, sir. It's a lowercase 4.
I got a question for you. If you can get a strain, any strain, what would it be? What's one you're hunting for that you can't find? That golden ticket you're looking for. That's just not just pertaining to you, to the chat as well.
So for me, That's a hard one to answer only because I haven't had I haven't had it in a long time, so I don't know if I'm still gonna feel the same way about it when I smoke it as I did 20 years ago or however long ago. But like a good skunk, straight skunk
Oh yeah,
strain,
nice.
would love it. But
Not bad, not bad.
I don't know if it would still affect me the same way or if I would still enjoy it all the same, but I used to enjoy that. What about you? You got something that
Oh, there's a
is it
few
something you've
I would
had
like.
before, or is it something that you've never had and you just want to like you've heard about it and you want to experience it? Like what's
Well,
your
let's go with the
criteria?
heard about and want to experience about it as Pigman's goo. That one,
Okay.
I've heard about that one. I'm very curious just to see if it actually does produce that resin or if it's just plain the sugar water. As nice fart, nice boom. As for one I've had and I want to get again, lemon hash plant.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got mine now. I want more. But I wonder what that is. Yeah, I don't know, something that I've never had before and I'd like to try. I'd like to try um like a proper GMO because I've never tried it. And there's a lot of hype around it. That's it. That's newer.
See, I've always avoided the hype strains. I understand
I
they're
just want to
hype
try
for
it.
a reason.
A lot of the other hype ones, I've tried them eventually. You know, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, nice, nice. I think Alder's got the right idea. He wants a sleep strain, the one that does the panty dropping.
That's lemon gin. It's a drink.
So true.
We used to call it that.
We got a 1 minute
Pan-
warning.
Penny dropper. All right.
Right on point.
Well, I better have one for that. Shit, that's pretty good.
See, they're all on the same page.
Yeah, I know, right? I think we all like the same kind of weed.
Dave, thank you for saying it. Thank you. Sleeping with no panty strain. That's a Cosby special.
Oh, ayo. That's great. What did you do in your garden this week? Anything?
Well, for the most part, it's been blocked off by the boxes we spoke about earlier.
Right. Christmas time.
Yeah, Christmas time, so there's just boxes everywhere, and it's it's a pain.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Happy 420. So yeah, you got covered by boxes.
I did defoliate a little bit of the veg plants. I'm gonna get ready to take cuttings of those, but because there's so many, I'm going to just run my turbo cloner.
Right.
So I'll fill that up here in the next couple of days, get everything going, top it all, everything once, even the males, just to confirm their males, because who knows, it's still a little bit early, and then go from there. So I'll probably up pot tonight. I have the pots, the cocoa, the perlite. I like the space because the boxes.
Are you going 1 gals or are you gonna?
I'm gonna go to 1 gals this time. So first time I run new strains, I always do 1 gals. I only top it once. I just see how it looks, see how it reacts.
Okay, you're gonna flower it like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool.
So like after I top them this time, probably 2 weeks, I'll flip the flower.
Nice, nice.
And then I have the breeding project ones. The breeding project ones I'm working on. I'll bring them up on the next level and veg them a little bit longer and go from there. Hopefully by the time the flower tent's currently going and dries out, I'll have room to put that breeding project in there. So it should be like 6 weeks behind this other tent.
And then you decide after you flower them out in the 1 gallons whether or not they make it to the larger pots.
Yeah, if it's worth the time, if it's a nice structure. I'll also try and take an account for the stretch. So if certain things stretch more than other ones, I'll try and go, okay, I'll split this batch. The tall ones will go on first flower, and the next ones go short ones from the keepers.
Will you flower the seed or will you cut a clone and flower those?
So I generally like to do it. I'll flower the cutting.
Structure's so different. I always find structure way different between a seed grow and a flower and a clone grow.
I usually like to try and flour the seed just to see how it actually reacts.
Mhm.
And I'll keep the cutting, but that cutting I keep will be the mother plant. So
Cool.
everything will be based on that.
Right. That's good.
Because I have seen firsthand with my golden goat, with it taking more cuttings of generation after generation, it does lose vigor. It does lose gold,
Sorry,
man. Gold.
I just read. Yeah,
Gold.
Thunder Dan. That's a banging comment right there. Stop me in my tracks. Totally lost my train of thought when I read that. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, we were talking about okay, so one gals, you keep it if it's you do flour them out from
Yep. The
seed just to
Yep.
check it out and then go from there.
Yep.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I like to do the same thing. Pretty similar.
Yep. And
Sometimes
like worst
I'll
case,
flour it in a solo
if
cup.
it has the
I'll just throw a little right in there.
if it
I've sometimes taken a cutting, put it in water, and thrown it in under a 12-12 and waited for that cutting to show signs and then take it out. Didn't even put it, root it, nothing. And because it stays alive, no problem.
oh yeah. I mean, if you're that worried about it, give a little bit of full, you're laughing. But
Yeah, exactly.
it's mature enough, it should be okay.
Yeah.
Like the least hold the energy it needs, it's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so with my golden goat, because I've had so many generations of it, I keep trimming it, and now every now and then I'll lose a mother, so I have to restart again. I think I'm on like generation 6. I've noticed it's slowing down growth. It's not as vigor. So what I plan to do is self the next round. I'll take 2 more, self one of them, mix seeds, and try and lock down that trait of those giant football buds, because
Yep.
I've
How many times have
grown
you
other seeds of it, and it doesn't produce that way. So I
how
want
many
to
times
keep
have you
that for
floured it out and gotten
run
those
this
big footballs?
like
What's that?
4 or 5 times.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All with that success of big
Yeah.
huge. Okay.
No matter
Okay,
what,
cool.
if it's been topped or if it's just been left alone, it always produces those giant hand grenades.
Man, I remember seeing
Foot-sized
one of them
balls.
was literally it was huge.
Yeah.
Do you
It was the
break
size of
them
my
down
calf.
when you dry it?
No, that one I left whole just for photo purposes. I had to dry it really
Oh my
fast
god.
and
Yeah, you'd have to
rehydrated.
put it
So
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a dry and rack technique there.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Very dry room for 2 days, suck it dry, then put it into 50-50 and a lot of airflow. And then rehydrate.
Oh yeah, Aldi's got it. That's right. Blue Dream is the lemon gin of weed. I forgot about that. Everyone, all the ladies wanted Blue Dream. I don't know if it's just the name. What are you smoking?
It's
I
not a
want Blue
bad strain.
Dream. Can I get Blue Dream?
I didn't mind it.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. That would become way overhyped
Oh yeah. Within the
because it
span of like
wasn't the
3 months, it was
greatest
everywhere.
everywhere, and then cross with everything.
Yeah, but it produces. It's easy to grow, and
It's
it's
easy.
always pretty. Yeah, it's if you're just starting, Blue Dream, try that one out.
Yeah, for sure. It'd be a good. It's a good start.
You would, Lori. You would like.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, my internet's crapping up there. Sorry.
No, mine too.
Damn.
All right.
You gonna go as an update? I'm waiting.
Yeah, you want to see what they look like?
Yeah. Show
Let's
me.
do it.
I want to hear the zipper. Do it slowly.
Yeah, I will do that. Let me join in here.
Those comments alone, we now have the age restriction on this channel.
That's okay. That's okay. All right. Join in. Do not switch.
Don't forget to make me co-host.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Got it.
so formal.
No audio. Make you co-host. Come on.
Purple panty dropper is the mother of blueberry muffins from Nat over at Humboldt Seed Company.
All right.
Do your thing.
So we will go into my I guess let's just go right into the what's now a flowering space. Because in the veg space, it's just the same, except less plants. Move over here.
It's always the thing when you have a veg garden to a flower garden. The veg garden stays generally the same. It's interesting, but it's it can be very not as fun, I would say. Spotlight you. Boom. Spotlight it.
Yeah.
Check the YouTube. I'll let you know when you're good.
No worries.
Boom, boom, boom.
They're all coming along, except for those two in the back corner, the far right corner that dried out, but I've watered since then, so they'll perk up. Am I on? Oh yeah, there we go. So there we are. Put 9 plants in here.
Now. There you go, you're good.
Got 9 plants in here. 2 Mac runts, 2 Zelda runts, 1 Primal Punch, 1 Watermelon Skittles Black Cherry, 1 Master Kush, 1 Liberation OG, and 1 Honey Cream. And that's white frame will be the height of the first trellis net. That's 18 inches from the top of the pot. So yeah, it'll be a couple weeks before they're ready to go.
My question is, with your 9 plants in there, how many tops per plant do you plan to have? What's your main goal?
I'd like to see around 6 to 8.
Okay.
But some of them are gonna have a few more. Like this Liberation OG just grows toppy, so it might have 10. We'll
now,
see.
Are you adding silica?
Yep.
Okay. I just start beating that one up then. Bending the stems, trying to make some knuckles for them, get some strength.
Yeah, mine will be supported by trellis net, so I'm not too worried. Yeah. This level right here is the support level. So what's going to happen is I'll use this level to divide, and I'll divide it into 9 squares, and each plant will have those 9, that little area to fill out.
Yep.
And then as soon as that hits like that, I will flip it and clean everything out, most of the stuff underneath it, and let it go straight up.
Nice. Nice.
See how it goes. It's much different when I have, so many different strains. Like it's kind of hard to decide exactly when and how things are going to run, but
yep, one plant will kind of always dictate it for me, I find.
Yeah. So the 2 strains that are crossed with runts, the Zelda runts, those Mac runts, they grow really tall and lanky. So I've been doing the GML topping technique on all of the tops and keeping it lower.
Yep, pinch it.
Excuse me. Allowing everybody else to catch up to it. It is working. It's just slow, but
nice.
It'll get there. I actually have to do it again today. You can see they all have
open back up.
Yeah, they've all opened back up. So I will go in and I'll take this and that off of every top on it.
Okay.
Same thing on this guy. This one here is very, very lanky. These were dried out completely. They were leaning right over when I went in here earlier.
It's amazing how quick they bounce back.
Yeah.
It's a cold water. Thank you. Whoop. Yeah, man, everything's looking nice and healthy. I like seeing the different leaf structures. You can clearly see what's different and what's
totally right.
Yeah, what's closer to a longer flower sativa versus a short flower indica. It's
look at the width of the leaf here compared to the width of the leaves on the over here.
Even striation count will vary. Like I've seen some with the double striation, which when I find those, for some reason I like to keep them. Not for they produce any better or worse. It's just more of a visual aspect.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm excited to see how things go.
Nice, man. Nice. Looking good.
Thank you, sir.
So looking good.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me just close this.
Oh, technical issues on my end. Jesus.
Back.
Welcome back, Carter. But yeah. So how many trail slides do you plan to do? 2 or 3? Because you have the support layer, you're saying.
So you usually when I do an 18-inch flip, I need three trellis in total.
Yeah. You do it like me, where you section off your bottom layers, like everything's stripped down completely. Middle layers kind of like lightly defoliate. Top layers kind of.
It all depends on how full my canopy is.
Yep.
If it's not super full, then I'll leave a little bit more of that lower growth in there and just strip all the leaf away, but keep some bud structure in there to grow, just to make up for not being as many tops or as wide.
Nice. I think when this next run of cut-ins I have from the flower tent, I plan to actually like heavily strip everything low and only keep like the main top goals and just see what happens.
Yeah, I've done that a few runs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice trimming wise, but you do lose weight.
And that's what I'm thinking about. Like it's just a big trade-off.
Yeah. You don't like, I mean, you do get some of that back up top. Like it will grow, but it's not 100%
at the same time, the time you save on trimming the larf for processing it, it's you look at it like, okay, well, I might be able to save almost a day's worth of work and lose a little bit of yield. So we'll see.
That's funny. Perfect. I got 9. He's like 9. I can't seem to get more than 3. That's because you have big, probably larger pots. First of all, you're not growing synthetically, so I can put little 3-gallon pots in there. Cheer ship. And I don't need to grow them nearly as wide. They'll grow more tall, straight up. So all like, yeah, I'm sure he understands plant count versus. I just don't need to veg as long. That's all.
Yeah. So what size are those pots again? Are they?
They're 3-gallon.
3-gallon? Okay. Nice. No, how often are you watering those?
They'll be once a day. Right now they're once every 2 days. But it looks like those 2 in the corner are gonna need a top up on in the midday, just like a little bit of water, because they didn't make it through to the next day. Obviously they were. They were that's really funny. The metal sparkle in your
it's acting up. It's water right now. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, I figured you get it. That's funny. Just messing. So yeah, it's actually only my second time running 9 plants as a flower like that, and I enjoy it.
Do you find you increase yield or lose yield from the larger plant count but smaller pots?
So, I didn't weigh that run. And I always weigh runs. It's really funny because everyone in the neighborhood always rips into me. Some of them don't weigh their runs too. And they're always like, oh, Mike always knows exactly, or Cuz always knows exactly what his is. And then I didn't weigh that one. And I haven't weighed a few since then. Kind of got.
You got to get the analytics, bud. You gotta get
the
numbers down.
Got a little lazy.
Speaking of which, did you see HLG's new light? Sort of hot topics here.
I have not.
Go check that one out. It's Blackbird, I think that's what they called it.
Oh, I heard of it.
It looks gorgeous. It looks like just a regular HLG light, but it's solid black and nice specs on it. It's not that overly expensive. It's $799. So
Let me take a look at it. I'm on the website right now.
I seen that today at launch, and I just forgot to tell you.
Catalog. Oh, the HLG Blackbird.
Yeah.
Well, let me read the specs on it. Okay, it's got a little bit smaller boards. For home grows, perfect for a 4x4 grow tent. Okay, so it's part of the Scorpion series.
Yes.
Uses 6 full spectrum QB200 boards for an even light spread at just 20 inches from the canopy. This is literally a tent light. That's what they're calling it.
It's what it's designed for.
Mhm.
Which, I mean, for a 4x4, that's ideal. Because I remember when I first started, just the time I spent researching lights and what would be adequate for a 5x5.
Okay, so we're looking at 100 to 600 watts dimmable. It's full spectrum white and red. Good for flowering a 4x4 at 20 to 24 inches. Vegging a 6x6 at 30 inches. It's 2.57 micromole per joule.
It's not bad.
That's basically it's in par with some of those like cheaper lights that you can buy.
Yep.
And that's really smart because it's totally
Geared towards the tent grower.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What
Figured you
time?
might enjoyed seeing that.
About time they did that. Oh, it's a nice light. Here, let me
It looks nice. I know. Share screen share that.
screen share really quickly here.
When you do that, I'll go run downstairs and
Yep.
show the last time we'll see the flowers before I chop them. Let me nectar.
This right here and share. There.
Perfect.
Oh wait, that's just a picture of the light.
I'm gonna mute myself here. I'll be back in a minute.
Yep.
Just let me in.
Try to remember that. Oh, there you are. I will try to share that again and possibly share the actual. There we go. HLG Blackbird. You can get it in 120, 240. Designed for home grow. Wow, that's a great deal. All right. Excited to see Schwoob's garden here.
I took the
I've
blur
seen
off.
it in a week. Let me just make sure I get you spotlight for everyone here.
This way. So yeah, everything's pretty well caught up. Give it a second. Let me know when it's on the screen.
You'll be good in about 10 seconds. And you're good now.
Dark Hall is pretty much in the final days.
Beauty.
Yeah. That's the one that he hit the light. Grew a fair size.
Wow.
In comparison to the other ones, we're all consistently just at cone head. So next run, I actually might try damaging a few in the sense of seeing how it works. Well, they say it's was it bud building or back building? So we'll see how that goes. And then blue raspberry truffle in the back. Starting to get a little bit of purple, but she's good to go.
Wow.
Space Force. Starting to get a little bit of fade on, but not too much for being on 10 or 11 days on flush. Golden Goat, like I said, stays green. She's coming down here, but she's probably the least likely to be finished sometime. But because of space and timing, she's coming down anyway. It's only 2 small plants. So.
Yeah.
Scarlet Begonias. Nice and frosty.
Mm-hmm. Fading out nicely too. Got some purple in there.
Some nice color. But yeah, it's been generally a nice run this time. Not many issues.
Wow, they ever faded out a lot compared to what it looked like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Considering it's an autopod, you can see that crustiness on top. It has finally built up there. But yeah, it's just straight water, pH to 6, and in the bottom.
Looking good.
Yeah, man.
Looking good.
Been happy. Very curious on that dark hollow though. Last time it didn't get so many tops on the thing. It makes me very sad I did not take a cutting of it. And I'm not re-vegging it, so
yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it looks like little fucking or some big marijuana swords in the back right corner.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's where that one's going. Can't show the veg tent because the boxes are stacked in front of that door.
Huh.
But yeah, that's probably going to come down either night cycle this time around or tomorrow's night cycle.
Oh, she's coming quick then.
Oh yeah. I had to clear that space. Like I said, the original harvest date was supposed to be November 15th from the packaging of the dates of the packaging, but because I let it go as long as it needs, that's what it came to. We're looking at probably a month later.
Okay. It's not bad. I'm excited to see how they finish and hear how they finish. And I know these are all things that you've done before, so
yep, it's all proven work.
Should kind of know what you're getting yourself into. That's good. That's good. I'm probably more excited for your next run when you get to try some new stuff, and you get to try some of the your breeding project.
Yeah,
that'd be cool to see what comes of that.
My 4 plants is still here. I got an update from him online. The ones he did out. Apparently, they're very vigorous.
Okay, good.
He popped 25 of them. All but one popped in 48 hours, and they started going through the paper towels and losing their shells. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's good. Really good.
Yeah, it's nice
find
to
out
hear. Yeah.
What how many females he gets, and but like I mean he's going to be one of the first people to run it, right?
Yep.
Even before you?
No, yeah. I'm a week ahead of him.
Okay.
So I should finish just before him, or I say, hey, I ran it this many days, take it this far, see how it goes. It's nice to see that comparison though.
Day 47, 51 over there. Awesome. Damn. Yeah, it's fun to get to those finishing days and bring them down.
It's fun, at the same time it's stressful because if it wasn't for an AC Infinity monitor or the PL Grow System minor unit, I'd be freaking over Bud Rock. Just like, okay, well, what's the temp? What's humidity? Am I okay?
What are you staying at right now?
I have just over 51. Like it just covers.
At nighttime too?
Night times, that's where it stays at. That's where I'm worried about the most. Daytime, it drops down to 40. So it stays really dry.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Yeah. I have a dehumidifier. I just run it outside my tent and my tent breathes from there, but even that's hard. It's hard to make it.
Oh yeah. Trying to recreate Mother Nature is not easy.
In the summer is really hard for me. The winter is much drier. It's easier.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. The only issue I have in the winter with the cold room grow is the actual temperature itself, and
Mm,
a small heater does the trick.
yeah, that's almost easier than a dehumidifier because small dehumidifiers don't pull out enough air, where a small heater will do enough heat.
Yep.
You know, a little annoying in the tent aspect, I guess.
That's part of the show. It happens. You got to deal with it.
Christmas buds be my presents to me. That's great.
Yep. I'm
That's
hoping to
exciting.
have it mostly trimmed for the holidays.
Yeah.
So anyone in chat, have you guys tried grow bags?
What's
Heard
this?
about them? No. What about you, cuz? So apparently it's a bag. You don't need to burp. You put your wet weed in it, and it cures automatically, just over time. It's like a one-way breathable membrane. So
It's called a grow bag.
Grove, Grove. So for Christmas, I asked my wife to pick me up a couple to test out. They come in different sizes. They're not expensive at all. They come up to like 4-pound bags.
Let me
There's
take
like
a look here. Grow bag. Passive modified atmospheric packaging with proprietary terp lock technology. No burping, no humidity packs, better results.
I've
Shut up.
yeah, I've seen some people talk about them. I've also been looking at pickling jars.
Shop now. How much can you save? The grow bags, calculate the grow bag difference. Wait. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen first of all so we can talk about it while we do this.
I thought Bagsy got a couple. I think he was talking highly of them. He's trying them out.
There. Is that working?
Yep.
All right.
It'll be a minute till it hops up on the screen there, but
Yeah,
we
let
can
me
kind of
know.
start.
Okay. Let me know, make sure it's there. Okay, so passive modified atmospheric packaging with proprietary turf lock. Okay, made in the USA. The Grove difference. Weight retention, mold prevention, terpene preservation.
It's on the screen now.
Okay,
There we go.
back up here. So if anyone wants to see what that was.
But if you enter Grow Bag Canada, there's actually distribution in Canada. And they're not
I just want to
expensive.
read about it first and we can check that out too. Cannabis film. Terp lock. Comes to the business of cannabis, every single gram matters. I'm not sure if this is saying that you put it in there already cured or this cures
No,
it.
you don't put it in cured, you put it in wet. That's
Our
it.
bags combine active humidity control with antimicrobial properties to maintain low oxygen levels to form the perfect cannabis climate. There's a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, 12 month. Oh, it's showing you.
Yeah, the
Oh, it's
difference of
showing you the
the
difference. My bad. Okay.
apparently it keeps its color, it keeps a lot more of the terps in, the
I want
smell
to
stays there.
hear. I want to see where it says that you can put it in wet.
Uh generating that one tab there kind of explains it, but yeah, it works.
Which one?
Right here, grow bags are composed. Oh, you can't even see where I'm pointing on the screen, my bad. Generate and retain optimal oxygen levels. So it talks about how it diffuses the vapors and water levels and gas off gassing through the bag,
Yeah,
which
but
is good.
I could see how it would do that if you put it in at a main and it maintained. Our bags retain up to 30% more, 7% more cannabis. 200 pound. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read more about it because
Well, hopefully I have some on the way coming because I want to try them out. As those, as well as I'm not sure if you've seen these mason jar lids that hook on the top and create a vacuum. Just suck the air out.
huh,
I want to try those out and see.
I'm
what gives
excited
it-
to see how these work.
Yeah. Because I mean, if that's the case, that
Okay, look here. Even if it isn't for curing and it's for holding it, if it's for holding it, it's still really, really good thing to have.
yes.
You know what I mean? Because I've been dealing with this, and I hate the way humidity packs work. I'm not a big fan of them.
I will agree.
Yeah. Multi-purpose, of course they are. Super cool. Excited to try something like this. When should you use a growth bag? Here we go.
There's
For
a
curing. So for curing,
yes.
to the point of consumption. So you probably want to dry for.
Yeah, you hang it still and
Yeah.
you put it in.
Okay, that's absolutely
This is to
awesome.
replace the jar.
This is
the
that's
burping, yes.
awesome. Yeah. Turp block bags don't need to be burped during the cure. Pressure will build up in the head space of the bag. Our bags will also increase the shelf life. That's awesome. That's what you want.
And they're not expensive.
No?
No, they were a fair good price, man. Like I was looking at getting 2-pound bag, like the 2 of the 1-pound bags, a couple of ounce bags, and a couple quarter pound bags. I think it was like $12.
What?
Like well, you're buying Ziploc bags. That's all it really is.
Okay, that's
But that was
yeah.
Black Friday, so that's when we looked at them. So I'm not sure if the sale was a
That's
sale
a
price now,
fantastic
but
deal though.
oh yeah, it was. I hope my wife did it. Sassy mom, if you're watching,
It's not too late.
no, it's worth it. It's worth it. But yeah, then
Yeah.
there's also these they're almost like pickling jars. The lids that go on, you hook a vacuum up, like a little pump, and you suck the air out. And you're not supposed to burp with those either. You're supposed to just suck the air out, and that's it. Set it and forget it. So
Yeah.
my whole plan is to take a little bit, some of the plant, and put it in the grow bag. Some of them put it in the jar. Some put it in the vacuum jar, and see how it comes out.
See, I've been using jars for so long. I really, really, really like how they work. But I wouldn't mind having something you could just load up and never have to open again.
Exactly.
That
And
is
not to
cool.
mention, for me, the jars take up way too much space in my basement.
And they're glass.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Not like, I mean, I prefer to have it to be that material for the weed purposes, like, but it's not good.
If you're just doing storage in your own property, having a big grow bag, put all the same strain in one bag, zip it up, set it somewhere, you can actually almost squish it a little bit together. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I actually like it when it squishes a little bit together. It holds the moisture content better.
Yes. It creates less microclimates. Everything's kind of uniform.
Yeah, that's how I cure. I try to get it like that so that it.
But yeah, hopefully if I get those for Christmas, we'll figure out if they work or not. It'll be like just in time because everything will be hung up and drying. Because if I chop tomorrow night, tonight, 14 days to hang minimum, we're pretty much right on Christmas.
Yeah, you might want to be a little quick on that.
Yeah,
You'll be
exactly.
trimming Christmas Eve. Okay. No, that's no fun. Well,
I did that one year, man. Don't even laugh. It was
yeah. Oh, I've been there.
The day my first child was born, Hunter, I came back from the hospital and spent that night trimming. I wasn't sleeping anyway. This kid was crying all the time, so back and forth.
No,
it worked out great. He was like a little. Oh, I'm not going to go there. Little sweatshop worker cracking the whip.
Yeah.
Every time you fall asleep in the chair,
back to work.
Yeah.
You didn't get a lot of rest in between that either. Next kid right after that. Round 3.
Hey, Lincoln sleeps like 6 hours through the night. It's awesome. It's a month old.
Good.
Yeah.
Already sleeping good.
Oh yeah.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that's basically it for this week. We'll get together next week, have another garden update.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully something more exciting. You'll be hanging, so nothing.
Yeah. Well, I'll have the veg plants transplanted and hopefully be able to get access to that room.
Yeah, that's cool. We get to see that.
Yeah, 7 days move boxes. I'll be good.
Thanks everyone for popping in. Appreciate you guys all hanging out with us. We love it.
Thank you very much.
we'll see you all here next week, same time, 4 p.m. or 7 p.m., depending on your coast.
Yep.
Check the Neighborhood Grows on Mondays. Check us out at all those places. Look for Cause I Love It and Scooby Doo, as well as the Grow for Show.
There you go.
Hit the like button.
Share
Say
the
something
video.
nice in the comments. Yeah, share the video. I had to say something nice, because if I said say something, could have got anything.
If you say something, I expect someone to put the song lyric "I'm giving up on you." Just a music note. It needs to be done.
That's funny.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks
you
for
showing
popping
in.
by.